This week, James Cameron's new documentary highlights the first all-female vegan anti-poaching rangers. Canada Goose is ditching virgin fur, and Pamplona cancels the running of the bulls. This is Live Kindly News. Remember to hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to turn on notifications, and leave your comments below. Pamplona, Spain has cancelled its annual Running of the Bulls event due to the coronavirus outbreak. The event, which is part of the week-long San Fermin festival, was scheduled to take place in July. Spain imposed a strict lockdown in mid-March and closed its land borders to non-Spanish citizens and residents. The country currently has more than 220,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus. More than 22,000 Spaniards have died from the disease. The week-long religious fiesta, which honors Pamplona's patron saint Fermin, draws about 1 million visitors each year. The festival entails releasing a group of bulls, as throngs of screaming people chase them throughout the town's narrow streets, over an 875-meter course. Each evening, a bull is forced into a bull ring where picadors, men on horses, jab the animal with a lance. Banderilleros then stick the bulls with harpoons, and a matador delivers the final blow by killing the bull with a long sword. For this reason, the Running of the Bulls has received major backlash from multiple animal rights groups and activists for its cruelty to animals. Spain has also received criticism for bullfighting, which is still legal in most areas. A number of celebrities are speaking out against the illegal wildlife trade. Actor Courteney took to social media on Earth Day, blaming the illegal wildlife trade for causing pandemics like the coronavirus outbreak.
Why would someone do that?
She wrote on Instagram, "Happy Earth Day, everyone. By protecting our natural ecosystems, we can stop the illegal wildlife trade which has caused the deadliest diseases of our lifetimes, including HIV, SARS, and COVID-19. Award-winning actor Leonardo DiCaprio also called for an end to the illegal wildlife trade. Please join me today in supporting the declaration to end the trade. A global call from Global Wildlife Conservation, the Wildlife Conservation Society, and Wild Aid to put an end to all commercial collection and sale in markets of wild terrestrial animals, particularly of birds and mammals, for consumption. Your voice matters, and together we can show governments that public opinion around this issue is strong. This is among the most important decisions that the world community can make today to prevent another pathogen from jumping from animals to humans and spreading around the world."
This isn't fiction. It's our future. We can all have an impact.
Coming up, James Cameron just made a film about all-female vegan anti-poachers. The coronavirus has now forced 6 meat giants to close processing plants across the US. Last week, Tyson Foods announced it closed its largest pork processing plant indefinitely due to the pandemic. The plant, which is located in Waterloo, Iowa, was closed after the country's health department linked it to 182 of the county's 374 confirmed cases of COVID-19. A number of the plant's 2,800 workers had previously called out of work due to the outbreak. Tyson's representative, Liz Croston, confirmed to Business Insider earlier this month that 2 employees at its meat processing plant in Columbus Junction, Iowa, died due to the virus.
Group president of Tyson Fresh Meats, Steve Stouffer, said, quote, "The combination of worker absenteeism, COVID-19 cases, and community concerns has resulted in our decision to stop production."
The union rep said other plants that have closed for a few days to clean just see a new case days after they reopen.
We shut it down and we clean it, and then we reopen it, and then they come right back, and we've got people that's got the germ. It's back in there again. What do? Do you just keep on shutting it down?
The plant was closed in April, but is now running with limited operations.
Today, Blackhawk County is fighting an overwhelming battle against ever-increasing numbers due to an apathetic approach by a small few.
Deaths caused by COVID-19 have also been reported at Tyson's Dakota City, Nebraska, and Camilla, Georgia plants. Other major meat giants have been forced to suspend operations, including JBS, National Beef Packing Company, Empire Kosher Poultry, Cargill Limited, and Smithfield Foods. The latter closed its Sioux Falls-based pork plant indefinitely after 644 people connected to the facility tested positive for the coronavirus. COVID-19 has also impacted the dairy industry. Dairy groups called on the government for support during the pandemic as the milk supply exceeded demand by at least 10% in the U.S.
COVID-19 is shrinking the market. Schools make up about 8% of sales, and restaurants are big buyers of cheese and other products.
The National Milk Producers Federation and the International Dairy Foods Association submitted a proposal to the U.S. Department of Agriculture earlier this month, detailing ways to support the struggling dairy industry. The group said shelter-in-place orders across the nation have disrupted the dairy industry. Restaurants and other food service businesses have suspended or greatly reduced service, leading to fewer dairy orders. The industry is also receiving significantly fewer orders for finished dairy products such as cheese and yogurt. Sir David Attenborough is teaching quarantine kids about geography and animals for the BBC. The British network launched a virtual learning program called Bite Size Daily last Monday. The new 14-week curriculum-based learning program teaches UK students who are out of school due to coronavirus. The program includes hundreds of lessons taught by more than 200 reputable teachers. We're proud that the BBC can bring together so many people to offer such a wide-ranging package of support to help children and parents right across the UK at such a challenging time, Alice Webb, director of BBC's Children and Education, said in a press release. She continued, "We said the BBC would be there for people through this crisis, and we meant it. It's vital that every child is able to continue learning, and the lessons we're putting on will make sure they have fun at it." Attenborough, an English broadcaster known for natural history documentaries like Our Planet, will teach students about the world's oceans, animal behavior, and geography. Other celebrity teachers include Manchester City footballer Sergio Aguero, Doctor Who star Jodie Whittaker, and award-winning music stars Mabel and Liam Payne. A new film was just released about the world's only all-female anti-poaching rangers unit.
I want to use my skills and training to protect these animals, to protect this land. I'm prepared to give my life.
The documentary, entitled Akashinga, The Brave Ones, is produced by three-time Academy Award-winning director James Cameron and directed by Maria Wilhelm. The short film, which is a National Geographic Documentary Films production, explores conservation methods of Akashinga, a radical team of vegan women that work to protect Africa's key species, including the country's vulnerable elephants.
240 more women will become rangers in the next 12 months.
I love my elephant like my children.
The documentary premiered at the EarthX Film Festival. Coming up, Canada Goose is ditching virgin fur. Asia is getting more vegan options. KFC China launched vegan chicken nuggets, made by major U.S. meat producer Cargill, for the first time ever amid growing interest in China's meat alternative industry. The announcement follows successful trials of vegan chicken at KFC in the U.S. and Europe. KFC is the largest fast food chain in China. Restaurant company Yum China owns or franchises all of the country's branches. According to Reuters, the new plant-based nuggets were available earlier this week for a limited time. They were sold in 3 locations, Shanghai and the southern cities of Guangzhou and Shenzhen. Starbucks China is also upping its vegan food game. The coffee chain partnered with Beyond Meat to add 5 new products made with vegan meat to its lunch menu at locations in China. The new Good menu will feature Beyond Meat in 3 pasta and lasagna dishes in more than 3,300 locations. It will also feature Hong Kong-based OmniPork's vegan pork meat in 2 dishes. Starbucks China also announced it will be adding Swedish brand Oatly's dairy-free oat milk to its menus. Luxury parka brand Canada Goose is finally ditching virgin fur.
You know, after years of pressure, it looks like Canada Goose is ready to make a major change.
The brand included the new virgin fur-free policy in its Sustainability Impact Strategy report. The report, published last Wednesday, highlights the company's pledge to use only reclaimed fur by the year 2022. Canada Goose plans to buy back fur from its customers' coats for recycling, rather than continue to support coyote trapping in Europe and North America. The brand has received pressure from animal rights campaigners over its use of fur, down, and treatment of animals. Chief Executive Officer of Canada Goose, Danny Rice, said that sustainability alone motivated the switch from virgin to reclaimed fur. Rice told the Financial Times, "We're absolutely not switching for any other reason than we believe switching from new fur to reclaimed fur makes something sustainable more sustainable." Founded in 1957, Canada Goose is now synonymous with its fur-lined and down-insulated parkas. The brand is consistently unapologetic in its endorsement of fur and will not give up fur or virgin animal products entirely. Rice told the Financial Times that the company has no plans to insulate its jackets with recycled down. That's it for today. Would you watch Sir David Attenborough's lessons on TV? Let us know in the comments below. As always, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. New videos every Tuesday and Friday.